These are the questions you're asking in interviews?
Yeah,
Good.
there's certain things, I mean, you know, that speak much more loudly that you've done in your background than you're going to tell me and bullshit me in your interview. Everybody's going to say they're motivated, they're organized, they're tough.
Hiring, how do you choose these people? Because for transparency, there's some people that can handle the truth and there's some people that can't handle the truth. I think I've been told that before. What are some of your practices when hiring? How are you finding this talent and just knowing these individuals are the right fit? It sounds like you cultivate, it sounds like you're finding these performers throughout the process, but hiring's a big deal. I mean, once you're getting married to them, you're bringing them into your little cocoon, you're telling them, you know, this is what we do and this is how we do it.
Yeah. Couple principles I apply. If people listening to this haven't read, or you guys haven't read Good to Great by Jim Collins, it's a fantastic book. It applies to everyone, every business. And what he says is, hey, forget about hiring, forget about motivating your employees, forget about it. Hire internally motivated employees.
Dang it.
So that's one of the things we do. And then the other thing is my team has been trained to always be recruiting. So the attorneys are, even when we're not hiring, they're telling me, hey, there's this person at this firm and they're an up and comer and they're really good and they maybe feel like they could make a move. And then when it's time, then I get to go in and execute. And then I've got some pretty standard stuff that I send out to people when I'm recruiting. If I'm recruiting an attorney, I'll say something like, Chris Pomerleau suggested I reach out to you. And then they'll open that for sure. And then I've got a quick sales pitch so they know like what it's about. And I just tell them, no pressure, let's just talk and let's just have a conversation. And we've been hugely successful.
Especially when you use my name.
And when I use Chris's name, we also target, I'm gonna say his former firm, it's Cordell & Cordell.
I didn't say that.
I've stolen so many fuckers from that place.
Well,
The first thing I do is when I go into a market, I look and I say, how many attorneys does Cordell have here? And if they have a lot, I'm like, okay, I know I can outperform these guys.
Yeah.
And then I go and look at who's on their staff because I know I can take their staff because they don't pay well.
Yeah.
They don't take care of people.
No.
So, you know, that's the other thing because we pay 1 to 1.5 to 2 times more than our competitors.
Wow.
I can recruit anybody I want, essentially.
3 of the people working for you right now, I know it's specifically because I made that intro and I was joking about my name. I'm saying you sincerely listened to what I had to say and you gave them the time of day and it worked. 4 of them actually.
And you've got to have reputable people on your team too.
Yeah,
you know, they know like you're a high performer, so they know you're happy. Now they know you. I have an entree to them. And we do that with paralegals. We do a lot of that.
That's
so,
huge.
And then we just have, you know, I have like really marketing based ads that I run, you know, to recruit as well. So, but recruiting right now is, you know, for me, it's not the marketing, it's not the clients, it's not the cash flow, it's talent. Talents, anybody in the legal space right now is fighting that.
Like the ability to find good talent.
Good talent, yeah.
How do you define talent?
I mean, like I said, they've got to be motivated. We look for personality match first. I don't even want to know what their experience is. I want to know, is this someone who's going to match on the team and that I can work with? And then only then do I look to see if they have the skill set.
Right.
And I'm looking at, you know, I've been spending a lot more time now looking at their background, where they grew up. You can learn a lot. Tell me where you grew up, what that was like, and what kind of values do you think came out of your childhood, or what did your parents teach you? You know, and
These are the questions you're asking in interviews?
yeah, there's just certain,
That's really good.
There's certain things, I mean, you know, that speak much more loudly that you've done in your background than you're going to tell me and bullshit me in your interview. Everybody's going to say they're motivated, they're organized, they're tough. And then, you know, like I remember one person we hired, she was doing law school at night on a 90-mile round trip.
So you're like,
I'm
this
like,
girl's tough.
This girl's tough.
Grit.
Yeah. And, you know, it's those things. And they just sort of toss it off like it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up in Alaska and I had to do this and that. You know, we hired someone who grew up in Alaska and we're like, oh, this person got some stick to it. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't easy.
Yeah.
And so, and that's proven to be a really good sort of barometer.